always thought there was one person out there for me. And when we met, we were going to have this amazing chemistry, and we were going to fall in love immediately. Well, by age 20, I dated at least 20 guys once. Because if there was no chemistry, why bother with the kiss or a second date? I guess I read too many fairy tale stories as a little girl. I don't know, but that's what I wanted. I wanted the fairy tale. So I joined the YMCA. Isn't that where every fairy tale starts? There was pickup co-ed volleyball every Tuesday, Thursday. And I met a lot of guys. No chemistry. At least the chemistry I was looking for. And then one night, a new guy showed up. Oh man, was he hot. I was attracted to this guy immediately. And as soon as he found his spot on the volleyball court, I immediately pushed some girls out of the way and ran as fast as I could to get the spot right beside him. Now, he wasn't the tallest guy on the court, but his thighs. Man, I never saw thighs in a guy like he had before. We flirted with each other all night. I was just having fun. The hot, risky guys, they never asked me out. They asked my younger sister. So afterwards, I was talking to a friend, and I felt a tap on my shoulder, and I turned around, and wow, there he was. And with all the confidence in the world, he said, "Hi, I'm Mark Sheely. Would you like to go out for dinner and a movie tomorrow night?" Well, hell yeah. But I thought he was a little bit out of my league. But I did feel some sort of chemistry with him already. I didn't know if it was just because he was so damn good looking, but I needed to find out. Was there more to Mark Sheely than his looks? So I decided to take a risk and go out with the hot guy. Wouldn't you know it? He wasn't just good looking, he was funny, he was smart, he was interesting, he was exciting, he was a jeweler. I left him kiss me on that first date. Long. Woo! Let me tell you, there was lots of chemistry. Turned out I liked risky. Who knew? We were dating 3 months, and he looked at me one day and said, "Marry me." And I said, "Okay." I didn't have to think about it because I knew. I knew this was my chemistry guy. So on September 22nd, 1979, I married the hot guy from the Y. And yes, I'm a little embarrassed to admit that in the beginning, our relationship was based on a strong physical attraction for each other. But it grew into a deep love that was really tested our 21st year of marriage when a big old curveball was thrown right in the middle of my fairy tale. Mark was only 43. He was diagnosed with stage 4 tonsil cancer. I didn't even know you could get cancer in your tonsil. Our life changed forever that day. We were just starting our empty nest years. The next 21 years of our married life, exactly half of our marriage. Mark lived with a terminal illness with multiple reoccurrences and a lot of quality of life issues from all the radiation. The main one being the last 13 years of Mark's life. He was 100% tube fed for his only source of nutrition. He couldn't even take one little swallow of water by mouth. So we couldn't eat dinners together like other couples or even go out. So we started our own ritual. Every evening before Mark's tube feeding, he'd turn on music, and it was usually an Ed Sheeran song like Perfect or Thinking Out Loud. He'd reach for my hand, and he'd slowly walk me into our living room. And right there on the hardwood floor, in our stocking feet, we'd do a slow dance. We did this every night for 13 years. On that final dance, Mark was now on oxygen. And when we slowly twirled in our own little circle, the tubing to Mark's oxygen started to wind around the both of us until eventually we were completely bound together. We just stood there and laughed at this picture because we had to get one more dance in because we knew it was going to be the last one. And I thought to myself, how am I ever going to heal from this loss I'm going to experience? Because you see, I truly did find that one person that I shared a strong chemistry and deep love with, and I had it for 42 years. And even though my fairy tale never included all of this pain, I was still glad that I took that risk, and I said yes to my hot guy from the Y. Thank you.